Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house and welcome to my holiday home. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I make this delicious vanilla cafe mocha. We're also going to decorate my coffee, my hot beverage bar, and I'm going to give you some alternatives that you can find very inexpensively to create a similar look. So, of course, guys, this is my coffee bar, my hot beverage station, and I have it right next to my sink because it seems more logical to have your coffee bar where you can get your water from next to your sink. So I'm going to clean off this area with my Mrs. Myers. This is the mint scent. I told you guys I absolutely love that scent. And another scent that I'm also loving is the peppermint. Now this marble tray here I picked up and I had to get it. I found it at Home Goods. You know, you can find some great items at Home Goods, and I love the leaf handle detail. So I'm going to place this next to my Keurig, and then we're going to begin to layer this tray with the items that we need that will make all of our condiments very accessible. So I am going to use my milk glass. I love milk glass, and I love it because it's really pretty, but because it's white, and so it'll look good on any type of display. Make sure when you go thrifting, guys, that if you see milk glass, pick it up because it looks beautiful on a buffet. So I have this milk glass container here. You know, I keep this one, and this one has my sugar in it, and I have a little small spoon in there for dipping. So I have this container here. I have the two containers in the back, and as you all will also note that they are various heights, and you want to make sure not to have everything on the same level. We're gonna have a lot of highs and lows. You know, I love playing with peaks and valleys. So that is exactly what we're going to do as we put this beverage bar together. So here's another milk glass container, and as you see, I'm just going to play with it. Now sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes when you put things out, it doesn't quite come together the first time, so just moving things around and you will definitely get the look that you're looking for. Now I shared with you earlier these dispensers here. They're actually oil dispensers. I picked them up from Cost Plus World Market. They were $5.99, and what caught my attention was the gold. You see, I'm paying very close detail to gold and glass and whites. So you're going to see a lot of that here. These dear votives came from Dollar Tree last year, and I wanted to use those to put a little bit of a festive feeling into this display area. So something that is not too much and it will impede on the area, but just enough that you know that this is for the holiday season. And then we have our other glass apothecary jar here. I love using glass simply because it is colorless. And then I have these mugs here that says Joy. I picked these up last year or the year before from the Dollar Tree, and I know that they had some again this year. They also had them in red, but because they're gold and it definitely goes with my theme here, these are perfect. So now I think I have everything kind of situated the way that I want to, at least temporarily. We're going to go ahead and start inserting the items that we will need for our coffee bar. So you can have this for a coffee bar. It can be for a hot cocoa bar. It could be for a tea bar, whatever you want, or it can be all three in one area. So you see I'm moving our larger receptacle, and I'm putting in another receptacle that I had. This one had our hot cocoa in it, and I think I want to give that a little bit more height and the hot cocoa more height, and I know I would like to add more packs to that. So I'm just going to move the cocoa into this receptacle here, and I have these peppermint dip spoons, and these were so freaking cute. I picked those up from World Market also, and they're peppermint, there's chocolate, has the marshmallows on there, and you just put them in your cocoa. You can put it in your coffee. Now the red and white spoons came from the Dollar Tree. I think there was about 10 and 5 or 10 in the box, and that is another thing that you can add just to bring a little bit of festiveness to your coffee or your beverage bar. And then from Aldi's, they had these little Santa Claus, and I thought those would be great also. And they'll be really cute, a way to kind of top off your hot cocoa bar. If you had the whipped cream on the top and you sprayed it, and then you just laid the Santa over it, and then you put the Santa into your cocoa. Or you can even add chocolate to your coffee. You know your girl is extra, so I add those in there also. Those are all of our little condiments, all of our little sticks that we're adding. And I like how I have it going from the shortest to the smallest to give us some variations. Once again, not having everything on the same level. Then you can also add these peppermint sticks. I love peppermint sticks in my hot cocoa. So good. And so I have those. I'm keeping those in the wrapper, but later on during that morning I will take them out. And then they had these cutest little marshmallow snowflakes. You can get them in any look, and cutouts that say Merry Christmas or cheer. And yeah, really nice. So now we're gonna make our vanilla mocha latte. So I'm using my strongest cup of coffee that I have in my Keurig, and in my cup I have poured maybe like a half a package of the marshmallow cocoa mix. And so the cocoa as well as the coffee together is so freaking good. If you don't want to have too much of a coffee taste, this is the way to go. So I'm going to add a couple of pumps of my vanilla, add some cinnamon, and then we're gonna stir it. Now you know your girl always has on hand some Cool Whip. I keep my Cool Whip in the freezer. It makes it really hard, sort of like ice cream. Put a couple of scoops in there and it's ready to go. Now here's an alternative to these gold and white joy glasses. These mugs here are just as nice, and guys, you can find them at the Dollar Tree also. They're always at the Dollar Tree. They're glass. You know how I feel about glass. Glass can rise up to any occasion, and you could just substitute those mugs for the joy glass, the joy cups. And then as far as these oil pourers that I picked up from World Market, you can also get a couple of these syrup pours and put your different types of syrups in there. You can label them and put them on here, and they look just as nice, and you can find them also at the Dollar Tree. So friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video as I shared with you how I put together this hot beverage bar. You can use it as a coffee station, you can use it as a tea station, and I shared with you how to make my vanilla mocha latte, as well as I gave you some alternatives to the items that I have, and you will still have a beautiful barista space. So guys, I'm about to end this video. If you are new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. So go ahead, hit your subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. So guys, I'm about to go, but before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And make sure you stop by and see me on Instagram as well. You can find me there at Juani's house. JUANISHOUSC. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.